We're going to keep it moving tonight. Got one of my favorites up next. It's Jessica Rabbit. And that's sort of a stage name. I might give her a pass, but you know, Roger Rabbit, that's his wife. Okay.
Give it up for your host, Darling Nikki. I have been told that she and I should hit this town together and fuck everybody else.
That's right.
Woo! Yes. Girl power. You know, you all don't know me, a couple of you do. I'm Jessica. I am definitely not a comedian by day. I am a nurse practitioner by day. I have been doing some research lately, some very extensive research, on a treatment for depression since that's hit us really hard because of COVID. I have found the best complementary alternative treatment, no medication required, but you do have to have skill. It's called masturbation. That shit will fix anything you are depressed about if you're good at it. Just saying. It does depend on the skill level of the masturbator, but you know, I believe I'm onto something. I don't know how I can make money off of this, but I will find a way. But, you know, hey, that's my day job. At night, sometimes comedian, sometimes I'm too tired for this shit. Yeah, exactly, because I forget I'm not 25 anymore. But, you know, new to the comedy scene here on Maui. New-ish, I've been here about a year. But you may have seen me on other things, like Naked and Afraid, Pranked, and my personal favorite, Sex Sent Me to the ER. Yeah, don't trust me when it comes to sex, you might end up in the ER. Just saying, but it's worth it. They come back. I know, right? See, he even drinks about it. He went to the ER in his dreams. But he lived. I like it. You know, it made me think a lot. What causes me to have all these things happen? Is it my fault? Am I a little bit Portuguese? Maybe. Okay. But no, it's usually not my fault. You can never blame this shit on me. It's usually accidents, right? Part of my nickname, Queen of Accidental Happenings. Accident, keyword, right? You know? Other nicknames. Well, it's you again. That might be one of my nicknames. And Boner Killer. That's actually my favorite because I'm like, okay. Not really ever had that happen before, but you know, we'll roll with it. And then I think a little bit more, I'm like, oh fuck. Maybe some of the naked and afraid I'm going to jail moments are my fault. It was really dark outside until the cop turned his blue lights on. How was I supposed to know I was about to flash a cop? Just saying. You should ride around with those blue lights on all the time. You know, they don't do that though. Except on Maui they do. They ride around with the blue lights all the time. Thank you, God. Never flashed anybody on Maui. Okay. Maybe that's a little kind lie. I only flashed one person by accident, and he was fishing at 10 o'clock at night. So what the fuck are you doing out fishing at 10 o'clock at night? He fell off the side. He lived. It's okay. We gave him CPR. He was really happy about the CPR, though. He was like, keep going, I'm okay. I was like, really, you fucker? Really? He liked the boobies bouncing in his face. I was like, really? Exactly. I know, right? Just think, I was an ER nurse. I used to have to do CPR on people. They would pretend to be dead longer. I'm serious. No, don't stop. I'm almost there. Like, really? We're changing now. See which nurse is coming up next. Oh, stop, please stop. Don't keep on. I was like, yeah, see, you didn't want him to keep on, but you wanted me to, really? But, you know, that's okay. You know, everything is not always my fault. Like I said, it's usually not my fault. You know, it was not my fault. My ex going to the hospital in the ER, it was not my fault. How was I supposed to know that swinging testicles would look like a toy to the wild cats? Woo! Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I was laughing my ass off. He got a little bit pissed off because I was laughing. It was funny as hell. He's screaming, the cat's still attached to his testicles. And then, like, a couple hours later, he can't sit down, so we take him to the hospital, which is when I knew it was over. When the nurse said, "Oh, it's you again." She knew my name. Yeah, he was pissed. But in my defense, the other times were not my fault either. You know, accidents, accidental happenings, it happens that way, right? Accidents happen a lot. You know, Darling Nikki, she talks about being single and dating. I had one dude think it was a good idea to bang the back of my car to get my number. I'm like, dude, why were you in my car? And he said to get your number. I was like, what the fuck was he thinking, right? And then I thought about it. He thought one bang would lead to another. It did not work out that way because I knew there was potentially cops in the area. Just saying. I wasn't waiting on the blue lights to flash because it was broad daylight in Charlotte. We're not going to jail there. That's where like some shit is real hardcore, so we're good. But, you know, not all accidents are bad. Some of my favorite accidents, maybe they're good, maybe they're maybe not so good. I got a boyfriend one time while having sex. I know, don't even correct me. It's supposed to be the other way around. It should be boyfriend first, but you know, we made rules. Don't ask me to be your girlfriend. Don't talk to me while we're having sex. And no matter what, even if you're having a fucking aneurysm, do not stop until I have my orgasm. He broke all 3 rules. The overachiever he was. All at the same time. Right as I'm about to go, he is doing his thing, and he says the following words: "Be my girlfriend." And I am screaming, yes. How the fuck did you get out of that? You don't! No! I am out and I'm talking to my sister-in-law and I'm like, you're not gonna believe what happened. And I'm telling her the story. She's like, oh, Jessica, what did you do to him? Fuck you, bitch! It was not my fault! She goes, no, you've had this happen before. Okay, so maybe I did. My ex-husband actually asked me to marry him while we were having sex, so she sort of has that on me, but I'm like, no, we're not turning this on me. No. And then she says, no, it happened another time. Stop it. You're not allowed to remember this shit. Which tells you, right? Don't tell people important things. But since you're all my friends, I will tell you. You know, like you said, be careful what tattoos you get. I got 313 right here, right? I'm going to claim it because it was my birthday first. It's also my ex-husband's birthday. Oh, no. It gets better. It's the day we got married. Joke is literally on me. Literally on me. I'm like, really? You fucker, I'm older than you, so it's mine first. It was way before we got married and way before you were born, so whatever. But you know, I think of that and I'm like, what could really happen that could make somebody like break, have a break moment, like brain is ready to like collapse and you're like ready to kill people? My life. That's it. It's my life. The ex-husband I was talking about, please God don't be watching this. Yeah, no, he's on melee. He couldn't come kill me right now. But you know, the day that we got married, he was, afterwards we went to a dinner and he was sitting across from me. And the whole time he's across from me, he's like, Jessica, do you hear those people talking? I'm like, no. He makes me change seats with him, right? And I'm over here, and I'm sitting down. Do you hear those people talking? He's like, you really don't hear them? I'm like, no. Oh my God. Apparently, getting married breaks people's brains. He thought he was hearing shit, and I couldn't hear it. Yes, but we fixed that with sex later. Worked out perfectly. I know, I was scared to do that shit for a while because I was like, oh fuck, he has done went crazy. And I haven't had sex yet, so technically we can annul this. But I was like, no, wait a minute, the vagina's magical. You know this, right? That shit's magical. It can fix anything. It fixed him. He quit hearing shit.
Pussy power.
Exactly! Woo! Oh fuck, you 18-year-old daughter that just said that. That's the fucked up part. I have turned her away, but she'd be like, yo, fuck, don't do this shit, I'm going. Oh my god. No, okay, really? If you do the shit that got me in trouble for the tutoring, you could really get away with it because you are 18. I'm a lot older than 18. And you know, the court says I can't even talk about it, but you could do it. You could get away with it. You know, I haven't damaged her so much that she hates me. Haven't killed her. Yeah, she might kill me after this shit though. She'd be like, fuck you, Mom. You're gonna die on the way home or when you get home. I hear the bell. And I'm like, what the fuck? She brings a cowbell, bitch? Really? Like, I know I got some boobies here, but like a cowbell?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
We're not getting a dog out of these. I stopped that shit a long time ago. I had a civilization, thank you God. But we'll bring darling Nikki up here so I can fuck with her a little bit when she gets up here. Woo! Look at that hotness coming up.
All right. Give it up for Jessica Rabbit, y'all. Gotta watch her, honey. Tony, you're gonna be in trouble if you get with that. You might end up being a polygamist because you're gonna propose to her too. She did marriage proposals, man. That's some good pussy right there. All right, next we got